What is up, guys, and thank you for joining me. You're watching Road Rogues Volume 7 on Degenerate Watch. In this video, as always, we'll have our usual montage of bad driving clips, and we'll also be taking a look at some questionable loading practices again. We also have a feature at the end of a shocking road rage incident which left a father and a son injured. And we'll have a few other bits thrown in for good measure too. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on a new video here on Degenerate Watch. Links to everything, including our social media and ways you can help support the channel, are down below in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. So, some more shocking scenes of bad driving there, which is par for the course here on Road Rogues. And the guy at the end looked pretty defeated after being run over by his own car. Next up, we're going to take a look at some very poor loading practices. The only thing most of these people need to load up on is common sense. Let's take a look. In our first clip up here, I have to ask myself, why is there no rear escort with this load? Because it's exceptionally big. The poor unfortunate mini driver is just getting dragged along for the ride here. The people in the other cars are frantically honking their horn to get the driver's attention, but it doesn't seem to be working until he gets further up and probably realises what's happening. Here we're attempting to do something with a trailer that's apparently split in half and failing. I was a bit puzzled by this one here, how nobody's managed to notice this. Maybe even if the lorry had just been loaded, how the forklift driver that was loading the lorry didn't notice. Now maybe it was loaded from the opposite side, fair enough. But it looks like it's been driven a good distance on that rim, so I'm wondering, like, how is the driver not noticed? So if there's any truck drivers out there, let me know down below in the comments. Should you notice something like that on your truck, or would it be harder to pick up on since there's so many wheels and it's a lot different than a car? You know when you're waiting on a package and you get that confirmation that it's on its way, but it seems to be taking forever to reach you? I think this is the reason why it may be taking so long. Well, this is a new one for me. This mattress looks like it's about to head back in the same direction it came from. Here, my friends, we have the epitome of stupidity. I've never seen the likes of this sort of loading before. How does anybody actually think that that is okay? It's just beyond belief. So you're just heading to the job with your supplies, and Truck says, not today, not today.
Not today, bro. Not today, bro.
We see some barrels here that aren't full of laughs. And this one here for me is just absolutely ridiculous. Why would you put your dog into a trailer like that with a bunch of scrap in the back of it and it could shift around and crush your dog? That's just appalling, and that person shouldn't have a dog. You have to feel sorry for the poor dog in the last clip. That's absolutely shocking. Let me know what you guys think about that one down below in the comments. Next up, we have some people showing off and failing. Next up, we're going to take a quick look at some extremely lucky people who miraculously managed to avoid serious injury or even worse. Now there's a couple of people who it might be worth their while to go and do the lottery. I don't think I'm fortunate enough to have that sort of luck. Moving on now to our road rage incident where a father and a son end up injured. And this one's particularly shocking, a complete overreaction by the driver that could have ended up getting somebody killed.
New video just in. A wild road rampage in the community of Cedar Glen near Lake Arrowhead, caught on a vehicle's dash cam.
Ooh!
Somebody's car! Just ran the car! He's being irate! I can't get the tractor. I get out of here if I
Yeah.
A white SUV suddenly rams into a red pickup several times. When that red pickup hits the gas, the white SUV then slams into the two men standing in the roadway.
What the?
Moments later, the white SUV takes off, racing after the red pickup.
Stay still, stay still, stay still.
That eyewitness then drives up to see what he can do to help.
You guys okay?
No, he's not!
The man in the orange t-shirt, clearly injured, kneeling down, trying to catch his breath. The eyewitness dash cam also capturing dramatic audio.
Can you call 911 too, please, sir?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Cammy, Ricky just got run over by in a white car.
Yes, I'm here at the
Call
Aztec Falls
911.
entrance,
Call
and
911.
someone just got
We need
ran over.
ambulance. We need everything. Cammy, calm down! Calm down, call 911.
He's bleeding all over the place. They hit someone on a vehicle, and then they hit someone who's on foot.
Here's another look as that white SUV suddenly slammed into the two men. San Bernardino deputies say the two men run down are father and son who had been in some kind of dispute with the driver of that white SUV. They say the driver of the red pickup had no connection to the argument and was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The driver of the SUV identified as 37-year-old Robert Crane of Hemet. Deputies say when he turned his SUV into a weapon, he had his wife and two kids in the vehicle. The two men hit on Sunday were treated at a local hospital. Robert Crane is now in jail at the West Valley Detention Center on charges of attempted murder and child endangerment. His bail is set at $1 million.
That has to be the absolute upper crust of degeneracy, having your wife and kid in the car when you're doing that. Just a total blatant disregard for anybody's safety. And another really sad fact about this whole incident that could be overlooked is the fact that this child is now going to grow up without its father around because he's going to be in jail. And the kid's been effectively robbed of a childhood with his father because of a stupid decision. And also on top of that, if he was old enough to be conscious about what was going on around him, he could be traumatised from the whole experience. Just an absolutely, totally avoidable mess. And a little bonus clip here, it's not quite road related, but I just had it and I thought it might be interesting to some people. Now, some of you may have already seen it, but I just thought I'd add it in anyway. What you just seen there was the very powerful and majestic United States Air Force Osprey absolutely tearing up the landing pad at a UK hospital. They were actually landing there as part of some training that they were taking part in, and a helicopter with that much power wouldn't normally be landing on these landing pads, so I think there was a fierce underestimation of the strength of the actual landing pad there. And I obviously don't blame the pilot. It was whoever was, organising that training event to get them to land there should have checked the specs a bit more thoroughly before they actually went ahead and did that. And as you can clearly tell, the landing pad was out of commission for some time after that. Don't forget that the channel's birthday is coming up on the 14th of June, so we'll be doing something for that. So keep your eyes on the channel and on our social media to stay up to date with what we're doing. Also, if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always know when we drop a new video. Coming soon on the channel, we're going to be taking a look at a different type of degeneracy that we haven't covered here before. And also in the next couple of days, we're going to have a pursuit video, so don't miss out on that one. Links to all our social media is down below in the description, so give us a follow over there so you can stay up to date on what's happening with the channel. And definitely give us a follow over there on Facebook, as we'll be more active over there. And we'll also be putting a few bonus little clips and videos up there from time to time as well. And if you enjoy what we do here and you'd like to help support the channel, there's a link to our PayPal down below in the description. And a big thanks to everyone who has supported us so far. Well, that just about wraps it up for this episode of Road Rogue, so thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again soon for another video. But if you can't wait until then, why not check out one of the videos on screen now? And until next time guys, stay safe, take care, peace.